Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Everybody get comfortable. Shit's gonna get weird. Oh, welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Everybody come and hang out. Hello, Chris. Did I miss somebody else? TK. If TK's message did not come through, I apologize in advance. I can't see it. TK, if you're here, welcome, buddy. Good to see you. Oh, there he is. Hello, TK. Hello, Chris. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, happy Saturday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. What's going on, guys? Good to see everybody. Sorry I missed last week. I didn't have anything to stream. There was literally nothing for me to do, so I wasn't going to sit here and do jack shit. Much as I love hanging out with you guys, just, yeah, got to provide some form of educational entertainment. Speaking of, I actually need to go grab a disc real quick. So bear with me just a moment. I'll be back. Machina, two Chris's, the gang's all here. All right, we're back. Yeah. Oh. Why does this feel like a weird Abbott and Costello routine? Chris, Machina, Machina, Chris, TK, Chris, Machina, yes. All right. Beautiful. So I still don't have much to work on, just to lay it out plainly for you here. I have but a single console to work on tonight. Now, it's unfortunate because I had a perfectly viable console that would have made for an excellent stream. Unfortunately, the customer needed it same day, so I couldn't keep it overnight and work on it on stream. But man, it would have been awesome. It was everything you could want out of a broken PS5, man. Full lightning strike, encoder, south bridge, every resistor. It blew the Zener diodes on the HDMI encoder. Oh, it was beautiful. It took me 3 hours to fix. It was a beautiful, beautiful console, and I couldn't stream a damn bit of it. I was very sad. Oh. So, instead, what we're going to do is we are going to... I have one console to work on. It's just a disk drive swap. So we're going to swap out the disk drive on it, and then I figure I have a bunch of chips that need to be reballed. I have a bunch of South bridges specifically that I fucked up along the way, and so now I need to go back and reball them. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do some reballing on stream for a little while. If Sean manages to pop his face in here during a reball, it's going to be an explosion of just jism all over the place. It's going to be fantastic. Oh. I am still quite sleepy. Oh, it has been a rough week of sleep. I'll tell you that, man. Oh. But now that the kids are out of school here in the U.S., business is booming. It's been extremely busy. Oh, no worries, bud. I got fucking RAM for days. So let me know if you need anything. I think they should be there Monday, depending on USPS. But yeah, I've still got a couple already pre-balled over here. So if you end up needing more, just let me know. I got plenty. Yeah, but realistically, I got to start pulling off some of these chips, like the SSD controllers and the, specifically the 69GG SSD controllers, and then some more South bridges and a bunch of other shit, and start getting that reballed so I can get it at least sold off for parts. I still have plenty, but yeah, always good to have some to sell. All right, we got a few more minutes here. All right, so let's do, while we're waiting, we can test. So let's do some testing. I have not tested this PS5. This PS5 was brought to me because it's not reading any discs. And I'm sure it might just be the laser, but in my experience, it is far easier to just replace the drives. And I happen to have a drive available. So we're probably just going to do a full drive swap. So, pop on over here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let it run through its storage process, per usual. In the meantime, beep. Okay. Get all of my reballing equipment handy. All right. Let's grab one of these controllers that I'm still waiting for someone to come pick up. What's up? The cord I need. This one will do. Okay, that's fine. Is there a disc in here? There is not. Okay. Oh. All right, well, he's got a password, so I need to figure out what his password is. Bear with me just a moment. No, electronics fix time. Absolutely. All right, got the password. Yeah, not much fault finding to do. I mean, we'll do some testing to be sure. So, what we're going to do is, so this is a disk drive issue where it's not reading disks. So this is a PS5 disk. We're going to start there. All right, so can't recognize the disk, which is exactly what the customer said the problem was. Okay. So let's pop that disk out. I'm also going to put it in the other way just to be 100% sure I didn't fuck it up, but I'm pretty sure silver side goes up on these, but just to make sure. I don't play disc games very often. It's all digital, so yeah. You'd figure I should know. But I think silver's to the right, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so yeah. So can't recognize the disc either way. So that's a PS5 disc. Now I'll be interested to see if a PS4 disc has any better luck. So we have a copy of Sonic Colors here. So that is the disc that we are going to run because I know it works. It's a little bit on the dirty side. So I can give it a rough cleaning real quick, but I do know that it works. So I'll be interested to see if it's just the Blu-ray laser versus the PS4 disc. Because if it reads PS4 games, then it would just be a laser issue. Oh, no, it's not. Interesting. So it's not reading the PS4 disc either. Okay. Well, that is a surprise. Yeah, okay. I was just thinking in my head the actual mechanics of it doing that. Okay. You think cleaning the laser first? Okay, we can do that. I'm down to do a little experimentation. I got no problems. We can attempt the laser clean first. What's going on, Sloth? All right. Yeah, sorry for not being around last week, guys. I literally just didn't have anything to work on. So. Where the hell is my mouse? There we go. Okay. So, let's pull up on this bad boy a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. All right. Oh, wow. This is in amazing condition. For this being a second revision PS5, this thing is in beautiful condition. Look at that fan. It's so nice to see one, and that's right. Yeah, literally. I did all my work. Nobody wanted to come by on the fucking weekend. Where is my fucking drill? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll attempt the laser cleaning first. See if that doesn't fix the problem for us. Actually, can't put that there this time because I'm going to be taking that out and working on it. It's very rare I come across a disk drive issue. I don't get them very often. No, you're good, buddy. It's not reading disks. So we are going to attempt a laser clean first, and if that doesn't work, we're just going to do a full drive swap on it. Because it's easier for me to just swap the drive than to do the whole laser replacement process, and I have plenty of extra drives. Get this torn down a bit here. And the best part of this job, I don't have to go take apart the 42 screws that are on the silver plating. So I'm already a happy guy. And of course, there's the one straggler. Remove yourself. So it's a little more complicated than just a drive swap. You do have to swap the daughter board, but I mean, overall, that's the end of the complication, so it's not terrible. So if we can't do it, this board right here will come out of this drive, and I'll put it in my donor drive. All right, pull that. And we'll take this down here. Dude, this thing is clean. Like, clean. Like, look at this plastic. There's not a speck of dust. The heatsink, super clean. You goddamn right you are, Trick. That's why we love you, baby. That is so crazy to me. Again, you guys have seen the fucking horror shows that come across my desk. It's so nice to just have a regular looking PS5. It's so pretty. All right. So first things first, we got to take off all these little frame screws around the thing here. Let's give ourselves some good working space. So I'll take off all these little black screws here. Ace, pleasure. I appreciate you. It's too clean with a roach. Yeah, exactly. 100%. It's suspiciously clean. Like, someone brought this to me as like a fucking red pill, blue pill situation. This console is telling me that I am not in the correct timeline. All right, I think there's one more. Yep, on the back over here. Always likes to hide from me. All right, and we always got this little silver tape on the back. Go. Silver tape is free. All right, and then I just got to worry about the ribbon cables underneath here. So for those of you that have not worked on a whole lot of these, there are ribbon cables attaching the disk drive to the daughter board down there. I'm going to take out this big one first. You have the power and ground right there. Pop that one out next. There we go. And then the final two, well, you've got this little one right here, which is fine. We can just pop that right out. Final one is on the underside of the board here. So we do have to take the daughter board out, which is fine. We're going to do that anyway. Just take that screw out there. This one out here. And then on the bottom side of the daughter board, just pop that security tab up and pull that ribbon cable right on out. So there we have our disk drive daughter board. We're going to set that off to the side because we do need to keep that regardless. Okay. It has been a while. Now, there is a cat hair in here, but I don't know if I put that in there or not. It has been a while since I've torn down, like down to the laser, one of these things. So I'm just going to go based off of memory and hope for the best. So I know these screws have to come out. I think this plate should just be able to lift up, which should get us to the laser. Yes, I am correct. Okay, excellent. All right, so now we're down to our laser assembly here. Oh, whoa, hello. Wait a minute. What is that? What happened? My mouse is freaking out right now. What the hell is happening? No, I didn't get hacked. Okay. Now, if this is... What the hell is happening? Oh, I see what happened. Sorry, my fault, my bad. Okay, we're good. I see what happened. That's on me, my B. Okay. And here is our laser assembly. Mr. B strikes again, right? I mean, that laser looks goddamn spotless. Like, just test this track real quick. Yeah, that track is smooth. Super smooth. All right. Still, just in the interest, we will go ahead and take a tiny, tiny dab of alcohol. Even that's too much. Okay. Tiny little dab of alcohol. Just dab it on the laser. Don't scrub, don't rub, just dab. All right, boom. Laser assembly cleaned. All right, so now we'll put this back together. We'll put it back in. We'll give it a shot. And if it doesn't work, we'll do a drive swap. Not a big deal. All right, grab our dartboard. We got to do this in reverse order now, so. Ah, damn it. Can't remember if this goes this way or this way. How did I have it before? Oh, shit. I'm stuck. Oh, damn it. No. Remove yourself. Okay. All right, so if it sits like this. Okay, so the blue side. Okay, so the pins do face up, from what it looks like. Oh no, blue side faces up. Okay. All right, fair enough. That's right. As everybody knows, me and ribbon cables do not get along. Okay, there we go. So now with that in place, turn this around. So if this doesn't work, basically all we're going to be doing is taking this board out the same way we did previously, and we're going to put it into a donor drive. All right. Blue tape shows you where to clamp it. Yep. We got there. Right. Do this piece by piece as best we can. This is the worst part of doing these right here, is these ribbon cables that you kind of have to keep close to each other. It's very awkward. There we go. That does not look right. Well, we'll find out. All right, and I'm also not going to screw this thing entirely back together either. We're just going to put it mostly back together. This is just going to put 2 screws inside so everything can stay pretty much together. We're going to do the smart thing. Move those over to the side so I don't lose them, because I lose screws all the goddamn time. Okay, there we go. Put in our ribbon cable here. And we'll grab our power cable. And then we'll put that in right over here. And we can just test it all right here. All right. There's that. Okay. Turn it on. Sorry, texting, just a moment. Okay. Where's that controller I was using? Here we are. Okay, so let's break out our PS5 disc again. Oh, wherever the hell I put it. Okay, here we are. Okay, so I believe it goes upside down. Yes. All right, so the disc icon is up on the screen there. And that's going to be a hard no. No dice, unfortunately. It'll pop up in just a second here. All right. It was worth a shot. Could have been an easy fix. But that's what donor drives are for, so we will do a full drive swap. I do need my disc back. And I know I just turned it on, I think. Yeah, all right, that's fine. It is what it is. Shut it down again. All right, cool. Well, I actually have a customer that I need to take care of for a couple of RAM chips, so we will be reballing tonight after all. All right, move that over here. All right, and this is why I did not put all the screws back in and such. I had a feeling it probably wasn't going to be the issue. It could just be a defective laser and it just needs to be replaced entirely. But if I want to do that, I'm just going to swap out the entire drive because there's no need to go through that whole process, and I'll just keep everything else for parts. All right, come back in here, and once again, disconnect cables. And pop out our daughter board. And we'll just move this whole thing off to the side. That'll go in my parts bin. I appreciate you, Hot Cows. Thanks for coming up. I appreciate you much. Trick, you would be correct, sir. You are 100% correct. No worries. Thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate even just coming to hang in for a little bit. It means the fucking world to me. All right. And here we have our donor drive. Just going to give this a quick brushing. Not going to put a dirty drive into that beautiful, pristine console. Now I'm hoping that it's not a defect on the daughter board, because that would be a problem. But those are pretty rare in my experience. I don't usually run into defects on the actual board itself. There you are. Sneaky little bastard. Okay. And let's grab our dental pick here. That'll do. Okay. Oh, I did have it right. Awesome. Hell yeah. Okay. Pop on out. Oh. All right. And luckily, I do know what console this donor drive goes to, but I've already used that board for parts, so I guess it really doesn't matter. God damn it, I'm dumb. I don't remember which one is the fucking... I think this is the one I'm supposed to install. What's going on, Dan? Good to see you, brother. Ah, shit. I gotta go back on my VOD real quick. Hang on. God damn it. Okay. Awesome. We're good. This is the correct one. All right. Oh, oh, we have a problem, I believe. Oh, that is a problem indeed. These don't have the same power connectors. Shit, this is not the same drive. That's a problem. Fuck. Okay. All right, hold on. We may have a dilemma here. The power connector is not the same. So that drive is not the same then. Interesting. Very interesting. Ah, shit. I don't have the fucking drive. God damn it. That's a problem. Focus. Focus. Thank you. Okay, so I suppose I can just swap the fucking laser, but that I don't even know if that's gonna work. Oh, that's a problem. God damn it. All right, well, this just became more interesting. I didn't know that was the same drive. I thought it came from the same fucking console. God damn it. So, in case you didn't know, if you haven't worked on these before, these disk drives are revision specific. So, if you're working on a 010 board, it has to be a 010 disk drive. If you're working on a 020, like I am currently, it needs to be a 020 disk drive. What I just attempted to do unknowingly was put a 010 disk drive onto a 020 revision. It does not fit. All right, so what that means then is I need to take the laser out of this and I need to put it in that. I thought it was the same fucking revision. Okay. Man, it has been a minute since I've taken one of these apart. It has been a good long while. Okay. So if memory serves, yeah, this whole assembly just comes right out. Oh, fuck it. I can just do the whole thing like this. Perfect. Okay, even better. Okay, so we'll just do it like this then. We'll do the whole fucking motor and laser assembly. Works for me. God, those disc traps are sharp. That shit just cut me. These little edges right here are super sharp. All right, so revision specific. I knew that, but I thought that what I had was a 020 disk drive. So that's on me. That's my bad. Come on. Release yourself. Thank you. Okay. So hold on to this because we do need that. All right, then we'll just take the whole motor assembly out. Pull that out just enough to get that ribbon cable out. Discard that. There we go. Being very careful not to touch the laser. That would defeat the purpose of what we are trying to accomplish here. Okay, there we are. Put the plate back on here. Luckily, the laser and the motor assembly are not revision specific, so you can swap those at least. Okay, and with that done, We are. We can now begin all the fun reassembly things. Okay, beautiful. Excellent. All right, so now we have replaced the motor and laser assembly, and we will put in a couple of screws. Just to keep everything in place. And we will test once more. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's try this again, shall we? Dave, welcome. All right. Excellent. Let's hop into this. Okay. So now we're back here. See if I can get you guys to at least. Can I lean this up anymore? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now with the new laser installed, so it still takes the disc in just fine. Oh, it does not take the disc in just fine. Oh, does not like that. Okay. Yeah, no worries, buddy. I'm sorry it didn't work. That's strange. Though I seem to be running into a very similar issue right now. I have no idea. What in the hell is going on? So it's not taking the disc now. I don't know why that would be the case. All we did was swap the laser and motor assembly, so now it's not taking the disc at all. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. This is so strange. Why would it not take the disc? Because it took the disc just fine before. Oh no, you know what? I couldn't test if it did or not. No, because yeah, this is the same gear assembly. So it was taking the disc just fine before. The only thing we changed was the laser and motor assembly. What the hell? Oh yeah, I already fixed it and sold it, my guy. Yeah, I used the PCB that you sent me over. It worked beautifully. Okay, so the only thing I can think is that maybe this motor assembly is bad, but I don't understand why that would be the case. Yeah, no, that thing was great, dude. Using hot air on it, so much easier than trying to stick those pins individually. Once I got it set and using the hot air to flow it onto the actual pins, so good. Oh, just kidding. Okay, so, oh yeah, no, I had to. I had to set the what's it called? Setting the two sides first to get soldered on so it stayed in place. I tried to use it with a pin by pin attempt soldering. That did not work very well for me. But a hot air, you basically a modified hot swap, sat right down. It was beautiful. Ribbon cable could have come loose. Yeah, but why would it? I feel like it probably wouldn't take it in at all if it was a loose ribbon cable. Because right now it's taking it in almost all of the way and then just spinning. So it puts it out to like the disc is kind of sticking out right here and it's trying to pull it in, but it's not able to. And the shitty way they design these things is you can't open it up and like test to see where the issue is. You know what I mean? No, you're good, buddy. No worries. I suppose the motor ribbon cable may not be set fully. That could be part of it. Ribbon is strictly data. Okay. Yeah, that's fully sat anyway. Make sure the motor's set correctly with the gears. What's going on, Kizagon? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I did it on stream. Yeah, that one actually just sold today. Okay. Trying to see if there's any design differences that I'm not seeing. But everything looks exactly the same. What's going on, crew beer? Did I maybe just not tighten the screws down enough and the disc couldn't get in properly? Yeah, see, the problem that I was running into is it would get here, it would start to feed through, and then it would stop like right about here. Like it wasn't setting properly. Like I just couldn't pull it in that last little bit of a way. I mean, yeah, that would be pretty much on par for my channel, wouldn't it? Okay. Yeah, I mean, the gears all appear to be fine. And again, it was working just fine. This thing moves smooth as all hell. The gears appear to be just fine. I'm not hearing any grinding or anything. It doesn't make any fucking sense why I would just not take it in. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't fully trust myself enough to do that. I mean, there's a slight color difference between the actual disc mounting point, but I don't think that's going to be like I don't see any design difference. The widths look almost exactly the same. Yeah, I don't see any reason why this wouldn't be taking the disc in. I suppose I can just try to swap in a different one. Maybe the drive motor on this one is bad. A moment. Am I fucking bleeding? What the fuck? I have a fucking. Okay, so hang on. Sorry. Can't show that online. Okay. Sorry, just a second. I need to. Apparently, I have developed an out of nowhere nosebleed, so just give me a second. I'll be right back. No, you cannot. You get flagged for that shit. Uh, Sorry about that. I don't know where the hell that came from. Okay, so I'm going to test my theory real quick. I'm just going to steal one out of a completely different. So this is a 1200 revision disk drive, but I'm just going to steal the laser and the drive assembly and to see if it changes anything. Who knows? Maybe that assembly was bad the whole time. Yeah. That was an unfixable console, so who knows what was in there. Okay. Let's again put this off to the side because that is not necessary. Okay. Yeah. Looks exactly the same. Okay. Drive assembly out. Ribbon cable out. Okay. And now we have yet another drive assembly. Grass puddle. Good to see you, my friend. Alright, here we go. Pull this one. Grab this other one. Seated fully. Okay. Okay. Continuing on. Okay. Okay. And we are once again going to be just together enough to test. Put in 2 screws. And this, again, just to be clear, is why I don't like switching out the laser assemblies. I've never had good luck with it. I can just swap the whole drive and everything's perfect when I have the correct drive. Okay. Yeah, again, I've had like some good luck with drives. But usually I just swap the whole drive. It's just so much easier. Okay, so here we are, one more again. You guys don't need to see anything right now because we don't even know if it's going to take the disc. So let's see if it wants to take the disc now. Okay, it takes the disc. So that was the problem with that one, was a bad motor drive. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Excellent. Hell yeah. Tronics fix it. Am I missing a joke with the Tronics fix thing? I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something completely. All right, take a video for the customer real quick. All right, my friend, so we've got the new drive installed for you. As you can see, you're up right here. So we're going to put a disc in. And you can see the little disc spinning up at the top there. And it pops up. So you're all set to go. All right. Excellent. So that was just a bad drive. Oh, okay. So I did miss something. Yeah, so I have noticed that. Yeah, and again, he's been doing it for years and years now. Nothing but respect to Steve over at Tronics Fix. Yeah, he obviously knows his way around consoles enough that he's been able to make a career out of it for a good portion of time. Uh, I have noticed that he doesn't do a whole lot of like rework or BGA or anything along those lines, which is fine. You don't have to. Trust me, there are plenty of shops in my area that do not do BGA work. That's where I come in. That's where I make the money. And if I'm speaking honestly, when I first started this, fucking what, 3.5 years ago, something like that, I was fucking terrified of BGA work. Like South Bridges scared the shit out of me. Now it's cake. It's no problem. But back when I was still learning how to do HDMI ports, the idea of doing like trace work or BGA or anything along those lines, fuck that shit. Nope, you guys can't see a goddamn thing. I'm just going to put the screws back in the disk drive here. And we'll throw away those bad lasers and bad motor drives. My back don't bend that far anymore. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, beautiful. You know what? I'll keep these ribbon cables because I always need fucking ribbon cables for some ungodly thing. But the drives themselves can go bye-bye. But ribbon cables, always a beautiful thing to keep around. We'll hold on to those. Alright, excellent. Let's put her back together. And we'll do a couple reballs well, I still got some time. Why are you not going in? Am I forgetting something? Did I fuck something up? Jesus Christ. I think just did not want to go in. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright. Another satisfied customer here at ROG Repair and Resale. are. There we are. All right. That is done. We're going to take a quick bathroom break, and I'll come back and we'll do some reballs. All right. Let us move on to some reballing. Reball. All right. So I have a customer that I sent some SK Hynix RAM to, and apparently it came warped. So we're going to reball some RAM, and we're going to send it over to him. Because I take care of my customers, and I also admit my mistakes. So we have some spare SK Hynix RAM here. Yep, SK Hynix, perfect. So we're gonna. There he is, fucking Sean. You son of a bitch! I knew you'd be here. All right. So we are going to send him two. He only ordered one. We are going to send him two, just in case we run into a similar issue. Because customer satisfaction is of the utmost importance here at Roach Repair and Resale. And I like to cover my ass. You know, mistakes happen. I am human. Second time was indeed the charm, yes. Yeah, first time was giving me all kinds of hassles, but that's why I appreciate you sending me multiples. Okay. There's number one. Move right on over to number 2. Well, I appreciate you thinking of me, Dave. And knowing I'd probably fuck it up. And there's ram number 2. All right. So in the interest of not warping the chips, we are going to let these cool down naturally a little bit, but we do have to clean them first. So let's get them cleaned. So we'll come in, we'll put some leaded on them, we'll wick them. All right, so come in with some leaded solder, make it easier to wick up. And we'll cut off a couple pieces of wick. There we go. Beautiful clean rim chip. All right, and beautiful clean ram chip. So now we will clean these chips before we put them into our holder. All right. So now we've got our stencil fully lined up. We're going to clean this stencil off just a tiny bit. Oh, actually, I also did not put any flux, but I am using paste, so I may not need to put any flux, but maybe I'll just put a dab just to be on the safe side. Just the tiniest little bit of flux. All right. Come up a little bit here. All right, so we can see it's pretty well aligned. So now we're going to grab some of this extraordinarily dry thermal paste that we have here. Actually, I think this thermal paste might be too dry. Yeah, no, it is too dry. All right, that thermal paste is no good. I have to wet it up somehow. But I have alternative thermal paste. All right, not thermal paste. We're not using thermal paste. Solder paste. Oh yeah, I'm paste all day. I prefer paste over balls any day of the week. Now, granted, balls will get you a far more even uh, array, so balls do have their benefit. But for ease of use, and I mean, as long as you know what you're doing with paste, it's not that big of a deal. You'll get what you're looking for. I'll take paste all day, every day. All right. Now that we've got it all pasted up, come in with hot air. It's going to be at 350 degrees Celsius at 40% airflow. This is leaded solder paste. Well, I don't think that went according to plan. Let's try this one. All right, that one appears to have gone much better to plan. Probably gonna have to do that first one again. All right, so for this one, it does look like we should be okay. I just need to clean it up a little bit. I can't tell if that's just loose paste in the middle here. So we'll double check that. It's kind of hard to tell. We'll try and reflow it after I give it a good scrub here. We'll give it a reflow and see if they bond together. They might bond together, in which case we'll just do it again. Not a big deal. Where the hell is my toothbrush? Oh, well, now we need a new chip. Okay, fair enough. That one, it wasn't meant to be that one. That one was not a good one. Yeah, I think I need to keep the airflow down as well. I think 40% even is just too much. All right, let's grab another chip. You don't like RAM? I thought we just had a conversation about this. Didn't we just talk about this, Sean? Yeah, fair enough. Oh, nice. Hell yeah, Angry Yank. Love to hear about a victory. Oh, that's fucking horrible. Alright. So we'll throw this one in the trash because I pulled a pad and that's not going to help anybody. Alright, so this was our failed first one. Clean that up. And where's my wick? Oh, hell yeah. Not enough wick. I always forget that solder paste goes crazy on the wick. Alright, there we go. 2 freshly cleaned ram. Alright, so this time I think we'll do both of them in the middle, since the middle seems to be a little more able to handle shit. Alright. Grab your Q-tip. Sorry, I know you guys can't see anything right now. You're not missing anything important, I promise. Okay. Sorry, just cleaning my stencil out real quick. There we go. All right. So let's try this again. Come in with some solder paste. Okay. Those both look okay. All right, so this time I'm going to do a slightly higher temperature, but a much lower airflow. Let's see if that helps. I'm going to come in at 420 at 20% airflow. Oh, damn it. I lost another pad. What the hell? All right. Another pad was lost. Another 2 pads were lost. I think I'm using too much paste. I think that's the problem. But unfortunately, it is getting late, and I have multiple other things to do tomorrow. So I don't have time to finish this right now. But I'll finish it up tomorrow. Oh, good to hang out with you guys. Sorry it's been a week since my last stream, but I should be back next week, hopefully with more entertaining things. Love you guys so much. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.